Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Moba Hub Tank Showdown. Of course, it's gonna be where team comp of 5 to 5 roamers are gonna be clashing for the glorious victory once again. And of course, I'm gonna be joined in the casting desk by Debbie. This time around, you've listened to her like yesterday. I wasn't there, unfortunately, but this time around, both Bolty and Debbie, we are here. So, Debbie, how are you feeling tonight?
Yeah, you know what, Volti? This is some kind of a different tournament that we're seeing. It's
Yeah,
time for rumors design, right? Tank versus tank, which we don't usually see. So very looking forward to it because 2 days we have been seeing this, and I am actually flabbergasted to see this. A lot of tank has been okay. You know what I did there?
yep,
They have been having a lot of damages, right? So
yep, that's true.
I'm just excited. It's just something so new. It's just a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, breath of fresh air indeed. Something, being pulled out of the ordinary here. So
Hmm.
this time around, it's gonna be Team Bombamint and the Mids. This time gonna be clashing for the best of three. And then Team Bombamint here. We're seeing a little bit of a guy named called Itami there. So Itami, man, our fellow caster. Yep, I guess this is his team. And the Mids as well. Looking nice, looking strong as well. So Team Bomberman, the Sikimi Sprite, I'm pretty sure, versus the
Oh,
Mids. We will see. We will see.
you know, their names are actually something that we cannot really forget. Such a catchphrase, right? Bombamint.
Mm-hmm. Mint.
I'm sometimes really, curious to know what are these players made of because they have so much of a great minds to bring out those different kind of names. So
Yeah.
yes, it's just they might use this to their advantage to get into the game. What do you think?
True as well. The great, I don't know, maybe their minds are quite creative, and also I'm
Ready?
pretty sure they're
Your team
creative
is
on their
banning.
drafting and picks as well. But as of now, you know how the drafting works. To speed up the draft, they're gonna be banning those gold laners. Most likely, anything that isn't included in the list of roamers that they can select. So this time around, I don't know why they're thinking here. Maybe if they just speed up the process, that could have been better. But for
Sir,
now, what do you
what's your
think, Debbie?
command?
I
Your
know you've
team
been
is
casting
banning.
yesterday. So what do you think are like the
Hey, your
usual
team
picks?
is banning.
It's just so
My
different from those
pleasure.
two best of threes that we have
Your
that I have
team
seen
is
yesterday.
picking.
It's just a change up of Elise into the jungle and a Baxia, and the Baxia
My
is
kiss
supposedly gonna be
grants your
having a good
team
time
is
into the
picking.
early game,
Or
into
death.
the jungle. But there was something different for two teams actually.
Yep.
Okay, Elise already upped, so they do not want to get the Baxia. They really wanna do go for the Elise. But the thing is, even though there are tanks, we have a very balanced amount of magic damage tanks as well as a physical damage tanks. So they're just trying to trade it out here.
Your team
Oh,
is
Baxia
picking.
and Belleric. Oh my goodness, this is some heavy crowd control we're seeing.
Heavy crowd control at the same time. Baxia there to finish everybody inside the ref of the Dire. But usually, what I see before when I was casting in like the first half, it's usually like
I
Amasha,
am the
Uranus,
priestess of
and
your team is
Edith, of
picking. The
course. And
hunter of
Oh
all
yeah,
the
what
yeah.
is that?
evil gods.
The final tank that it deals a lot of damage. Esmeralda, yeah, yeah.
The
It's
night
usually those
sky
priority
tells
picks, and yes,
all. Your
they have gone
team
for it.
is
But this
Yeah.
time
banning.
around, this is the first time I'm seeing a glue. I know a glue is gonna work in
Your
this comp,
team
but
is banning.
unfortunately, when I was casting, the glue wasn't picked at all, so I was a bit sad. But this time, it's nice to see a bit of a sticky, sticky guy here.
Yep, he's gonna be sticking to
Your
anyone here.
team
But the
is
thing is,
picking.
I do not really like a glue when there's a a hero that can literally tongue down your healing potential like the Baxia have. But then
Mm-hmm.
again, I think if he's playing along with the Elise, it could
Yep.
be good. Because yesterday I've seen a glue being picked up when there was already an Elise onto the opponent's side, and he's been
Ooh.
giving a lot of HPs from his small units or from the
Your
Blood Earth.
team is
So yes,
Whoa.
picking.
it's safe to say that this time we'll not be seeing him. But there we go. Can we say the H word here? I'm
But
so
I mean, I don't understand this Franco pick, okay? Franco
no.
isn't considered as a support, isn't considered as a tank. I don't know where this guy actually lied again, but I'm pretty sure he's mostly the pick off hero. I mean,
Mhm.
there should be like
Everyone has a beast within.
a list of another role that just says pickoffs, right? Not tank, not fighter. I don't
Not
know what do you
support.
call
Yep.
it, support. Yep. And then there we go. The usual picks on the side of Bombamint here. Itami going for the Edith, but Ito on the other hand go for the Masha jungle. I like Masha being played on the side because you can just
True love
go
Yeah.
ahead
is
and
like blood.
prioritize
Your
on those
team
turrets
is
because the
picking.
winning condition is the destruction of the inhibitor. So I don't know about this. Masha going to jungle. What do you think?
I think I stand with you here because if the Masa is going into the side lanes, he can play the offense as much as possible, and just try to walk around all over the map
Muscle of
and do not
iron,
be worried about the farming
bones of
speed.
steel.
But then again, I think the elites would have been better into the jungle.
Yep.
But we cannot forget that they do not have that kind of a magic damage dealer into the mid lane, so I think they wanna at least into the mid side because they already have an edit. This is the only tank which is a marksman. So whoever gets his hands on this edits, they usually
Mhm.
go for a lot of high damage. So I think
Yep.
for Bombamint, they do have a good lineup. But for the side of the mids here, they have a lot of kill pressure too.
And that's very much true. Looking at the mids over here, I know that I got Todd pick. According to my calculation, the Todd is like always like the team that always wins. Anybody who picks a Gatot like always wins. But we'll see about that because the Gatot, the passive is like overly powered here. I mean, of course they're gonna be grabbing a lot of
Welcome to
MP heal,
Mobile
but
Legends.
that's where Gatot is just crazy here. But anyways, welcome back to the Land of Dawn, ladies and
5
gentlemen.
seconds
We're
till
just
the
gonna be
enemy
seeing
reaches
Team
the battlefield.
Bombamint and the mid
Smash
going
them.
ham on each other, and blue
All
side is gonna be
troops
Bombamint and
deployed.
red side the mid.
Yep, and yeah, this is when you have a bug there for the side of the mid, I think they will be able to have that early game aggression because I think most of the time Masa has always been needing a lot of look at that hook coming through. This is what a Franco uses to like just annoy the hell out of your opponent jungle, and he's been doing that. And into the mid lane, a little bit of a good clearance for the Esmeralda actually, but yeah, Itami is there. Wait, it's not Itami though. Well, okay, the Carmela is there. Okay, another hook.
That's a good hook coming from Hunter here, but the follow up isn't gonna be there because they're just tanky boys, right? The follow up may be there, but the damage won't be there. So Itami, on the other hand, is rotating to the mid side here just after clearing the rain. Good, good, good.
Yep.
Maybe
Okay,
a
another
bit of
one.
a shattering coming up. Hunter getting caught, but of course they don't have damage, so they just can't go ham
Yeah.
yet. Even Kakashi knows this, so he's just dancing around with those scarves.
Yeah, the dancing is the style of the Esmeralda here, and a little bit of a speed up means that he's gonna be rotating as easy as he wants to. But look at the pressure onto the bot lane. Itami, wee. Okay,
Okay, he's getting caught, but there's no bloody hunt yet. So Itami is still in safe, enemy hooks. So, I feel like they're gonna go for it. A little bit of a crimson flower being shimmered there, but for now, Debbie, what do you think of a better draft here?
I think the mids have a better draft, but just because of the edits, I think the Bombamint they got it. But look at the stun.
A little more stun here, but it's a good stun coming up. But there isn't much hype that's gonna be casted here. Of course, the jungle do have those level 4s now, but on the other hand, those guys with level 3, they won't be able to do much yet. But it's only a matter of fact that when they can get the power spike is when in the turtle fight it's gonna be a lot of device, sucking much of ultimate, especially if you played on the ultra graphics here. So if you like Mint, they're gonna go for it, but don't know. Alice coming in the backside, gonna use a little bit of a Seki here. Hunter's gonna be the first blood, but that retribution is surely gonna go to Ito here. Talk about Retrigap, and more's coming up. The glue being sticking towards everybody, but Watashi is gonna do the Watashi to Uchiha. And of course, Team Bombamint, true kills, get the first blood. Turtle, good shit every time.
And this is a lot of feast that they are feasting on. 2 kills means they're already gonna be having a good gold lead, and a turtle on top of that, the soup added to their plate. So this is gonna be something that Bombamint will be working well with. A good rotation coming out, good stuff. And now onto the mid lane.
Lunar. I mean, you can suck off 2 of them, but absolutely you can. But yeah, Hunter had to force out that flicker right there. So for now, Lunar, good pick on the side of Bombamint here. Itami, though, winning his lane like the chat he is. Seeking
Yeah.
pride, boy. Yeah.
Taking pride. Here we go, and I think the range is also better, but look at that.
Oh, that comes the smash here. Cute will be the one to survive a bit, uses the AOG to get out of harm's ways. That being said, not much happening so far yet.
Yeah, they're playing very, very slow in comparison to that, but
It's just Uchiha here. What is he doing? I mean, you have the Vengeance, not the Vengeance, but the Dominant, but here comes Curse of Blood coming in, followed by Lunar, second free, and Ito clapping the Thunderclap, of course. And also Kakashi will be the one to get thirsted down by the Thunderclapping of Ito here. Just like to clap big, thick tanks, man. Or maybe not. Raffle Dyer coming up from this. Oh, Katsuki Zoro taking down this Carmilla there. And that is gonna be one hell of a trade, but still, Bombamint is still in favor of those trades.
5-1 already into the scoreboard for minutes, and I think that most of the time the pressure coming out from the XP lane is something that Bombamint have an advantage, because the glue is always rotating all over the map into the mid lane especially, and when he tries to look for the set, there's always a kill pressure onto the allies, and we do not want to see an Elise affect into the early game. Affect means zero that, so he's gonna be scaling quite a lot, but the hurdle already up done all of his games. They're trying to contest for it.
Contest wise, it's more like they are going for the kills, and Uchiha will be the one to bite because further Lunar sucks him off. And look at more Carmilla coming up as well, but this is just cute guy here. Gonna get smashed by Dummy, but Ito will be the one to steal the kill. But Lunar suppression coming in, taking two both genders at the same time is just crazy. Talking about a Sigma Lunar over here, gonna go for more. Maybe not. Hunter just flicking out, but he can escape the wrath of high HP heroes, but I mean, for now, he's gonna get saved. So, that being said, that is more kills on the side of Bombamint, and of course, the Retribution and Turtle as well.
Yep, always again all over the map for the side of Bombamint here. Even though they have a late game kind of composition, I think they made it up with the presence all over the map, especially the glue was always been rotating and to be helping the team as well. And Lunar this time around, I think he's free to do whatever he wants because he's already got the damage, because even though he's an elite, even if he's zero deaths, he's gonna be scaling. So I think they need to take him down, but the question though is, who will be the one taking this hero down?
I don't know, this is just Watashi playing. What is this guy named? Kruji? I'm pretty sure it's Kruji, right? Thought he's looking like cute here, but never mind. Never mind, but it seems like glue on the backside. Watashi. I don't want to go weeby here, but I'm pretty sure, you know, everybody loves anime because, of course, Japanese words and phrases are going to be coming up. But it seems like Kuroji are going a little bit of a smash as well, trying to sustain this sucking coming in from Lunar, but Watashi will be the one to get the kill again. And also Uchiha, damn, he cannot tank anything. This time around, Kakashi is not going to survive, I'm pretty sure, but Itami getting the double this time. And that is 4 kills to the side of Bombamint, the Sikkimese pride, ladies and gentlemen. Go for the cursing of the earth.
What a good trade. Not a trade, but what a good read, and a little bit of poking coming in from them and just trying to execute down the opponent eventually for Bombamint here. And I think at the mids, I thought that they would be the one having the upper hand, but look at that. What is he doing?
No. Bachia is overly feeding right now, and he cannot sustain anything even though he has the passive, but yeah, get targeted overwise. Ito on the backside though, getting that turtle once again. There comes the Wrath of Desire, actually used to take down Lunar this time around, but Kurji still falls to T, and also it seems like Zoro will fall there as well. So it's gonna be a 1-3 trade, still in the favor of the Sikkimese pride.
This is, I feel like this is such a stampede. Because if you compare to the jungles, 5 sets already for Mr. Authorities here, it's just... Yeah, he's too much. He's gonna be very, very squishy, and whenever there's a set coming through for the side of Team Bombamint, I think that they won't be able to handle it anyway, so... Yeah, they shouldn't take any kind of fight this time around, even though there's a tank and a tank that sustain and a lot of damage on top of them, but Blue, I think he's going to do something here.
What does he do this? That's what he wants to say, but yeah. that's how he's gonna debut most of the time. Because Blue is just a hero. It's like the EXP Lilia, I'm pretty sure, because he just exists to be an annoyance or being a nuisance to the enemy team. So yeah.
And usually the way he's played is like defensive too, like just trying to trigger the passive as much as
Oh yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Right? XP laner, but defensive. That has to be him. And he's such a nuisance too because he got the stun whenever you land onto those
True.
things here. So okay, I think there's something here.
Conceal play. Itami going for the Zerman suplex, of course. But seems like Kakashi. No vengeance is gonna save you from the wrath of Itami there. Getting the mega towards Kakashi here. Just like that. I'm sorry to say that word again. Yep. And just like that, I'll say it again. And Ito though, just gonna be 3 stacks, okay? People are greedy with the kills, but this time around it's just Ito with the 3 stacks. So I don't know. You think Masha is a bit greedy on the HP bar?
Yeah, I think so he also, having 3 bars, I think he's just getting so much now. But I think Below has already taken the flicker. Oh my goodness, no hook to there. I think Hunter has been so good at the things, but he hasn't been able to find value on what he's been doing. So I think I do not know.
That's very true. Like Hunter is like, I mean, even if you can land a good hooks and a bloody hunt, you know what counters a bloody hunt, right? Crowd control. And look at the enemy team, 5 men crowd control. So what can you do? This is why the Hunter pick isn't that viable here to say. But the first of blood is worth 3. Rapid Fire as well. AOG backside. Here comes Fuji in the backside, and EST gets taken out there. Here comes the Roly Moly, but no, look at the damage of Itami already unstoppable. Maybe get a double here, but Luna will have to burst him off. Watashi finally falls. Kakashi takes him out. Ito, on the other hand, just pushing there, and look at the final smash coming in from Itami, getting the monster once again. And it's only a matter of fact that this guy is in like 2 kills or 1 kill away from legendary. Or Koji here, gonna fall here. One more punch. Oh, look at that punch. Godlike, a godly punch indeed.
This is definitely gonna be the end. The inhibitor already gone, and Itami, I think it's gonna be kind of some more.
Under there, whoa, don't know what's happening here, but yep, somebody is getting vine hooked here. It's gonna be Lunar again there. I mean, of course, mid here they lost their inhibitor. They will survive to see another day, but for how long? That's the question. Oh wait, they win. Yeah, they win. I thought it's a normal then. Yep, inhibitor, so they win. Congratulations to Bombamint for getting the first match here. I was playing rank too much and thought like they have to base destroy, but yeah.
You played the clean too much, my dude.
Okay.
Did you even get the savage today? I don't think you did, right?
I don't, but I got some honeys out of that, like 1 kill. Okay, let's keep that thing aside. Okay. Oh, anything you want to say? But I mean, analyst wise, like it doesn't make sense to do analysis, right?
No.
It doesn't make sense.
One thing I'm definitely gonna be saying is that, you prior the Elise and you gave away the Baxia, so the Baxia is supposedly gonna be having a good time against an Elise, but this time around it's a definitely different situation we are seeing. So Bombamint, I think they will stick to the original plan that they had, even if they get the Baxia, right? I think they're gonna be having the upper hand again because yesterday 2 games Baxia's Elises in a row, but one team win with the Elise into the team and the Baxia into the opponent, and another team won with the Baxia and Elise into the opponent again. So it's very unpredictable, and it's highly dependent on the execution as well and the user too.
True that. But most likely, and Edith is also a very strong pick. So anybody who gets like the most priority picks, they usually end up winning. But having coordination here is kind of hard because it's 5-5 tanks, right? You can't think ahead for 5 ultimates to be coming like following up one by one. So it's just like you have to pray for those moments where you can get those kills and get those outplays. And there we have it.
Yeah, we have seen. One thing that's funny about this tournament is that the team fights, they are so long, especially when they are together in very equal in goal, because no one's dying. They're always
Oh
gonna
yeah.
be sustaining. So the Buxa, that's where the Buxa is already gonna be good. But most of the
Mm-hmm.
time, teams do not know how to play the Bucks. Yeah, so
Yep.
yeah, they have to learn a little bit more because I think that has to be the winning condition for every team. And then it's just too long sometimes that I just watch it and say, yeah, when is someone gonna die?
You're lucky that you're not seeing 4 Veltalizes on
Oh
the
nah,
comp.
I wouldn't wait for
Because
that.
they are just like they cannot die, okay? One heals
Mhm.
one heals one. Like the 4 Veltalize. I'm pretty sure the healing stacks, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, like it's unkillable there, man. It's unkillable there. Okay, we're gonna be jumping straight into the next match here. Team Bombamint get the first point in that first half, but this time around, the first pick gonna be given to the side of mids because this is actually where getting the first pick
Your team is
also is
banning.
kind of important. But then again, getting 2 picks because not
Oh,
only the Edith is broken, 2 other heroes that are broken are gonna be picked. So I don't know, Debbie. What do you think about it?
Born by
yeah,
Your
that
team
that's
is
true actually.
banned.
Sometimes the first pick is kind of a how do you say it? It's just getting something, trading it out with something entirely bigger, and you're getting the smaller diamond. Just something like that.
All who dare
So I think
stand in my way
Your
will
team
be
for
is
devoured.
the
banned.
first pick, you get one, you lose two, but you have to be very, very decisive of what you pick. Because into
Yeah.
the first round, I think Bombamint, I think they know they
Sniper
can deal
ready.
with the bugs,
Give me a
yeah.
target.
So
Your
they just pick
team
up
is
Elite
picking.
first. But I think this is a safer choice, right?
My kiss.
Oh,
grants
they
you
look at
your
this. They know
team
now.
is
They know.
picking.
They know.
On
Okay, okay.
death.
We
So
play that.
they're just gonna use the same tools being used this time. But
Drag
Ito,
hard.
oh, okay.
Your
Like you
team
said,
is
yeah,
your
they're going
best
for the
shot.
same comp. They don't want to give these
Mm.
kind of bursty heroes. And yes, oh yeah, look at that. Look at Ito now changing the spell to Arrival. You know what time it
Rebel?
is.
Rebel?
Yeah,
Hmm.
you know what time it is.
It's diversion. Diversion, but on the turret.
True, true.
True love is like blood.
You know,
Your team is
Masa
picking.
could be the sun and the Argus of this tournament.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, months down the turrets, right? Do
Yeah.
not go for fights. Just because no matter what you do, in the end, if you take down the inhibitor, it's just the win. You lose, you die 6 times. It doesn't
Aren't you
matter. You
gonna
just take
ask a
down the
lady to
inhibitor, you
dance? Your
win, right?
team is
Yeah,
banned.
They
that's
can do
true.
that.
Mm. That is
Oh,
one.
balance out.
There's one brain rot plan that you have. I mean, it's valid,
When you
but
gaze into
Your
the
just
team
go
is
for the
is
inhibitors,
banned.
and then you win. All right, S may be picked to the side of Bombamint again. Wait, no, this is the new pick, right? This is a new pick onto the side of
Oh, they
Bombamint.
trade out. Yeah,
Yeah,
they trade
traded
out.
out with a Carmilla, and of course the Alice. So this
Your
time
team
around,
is
what do you
picking.
think is gonna be the next pick, or is it gonna be the usual?
Usual. Please go for the edits here, I think, because
Yeah,
oh wait,
Itami.
Itami can, he was literally cooking right into that
Yeah.
hero without any deaths, so he can try to go for it as well. But if he go for the edits, I think these heroes are really gonna go for the vengeance. So maybe
Mm,
it's a little bit
look at them.
suicidal for him as well. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think he got the team that can play around with the edit too, so he
I
can go
am
for
the
it.
priestess of
There we
primal
go.
lightning.
There we
The
go.
hunter of all
Mr.
the
Guy
evil
just gonna try to
gods.
one trick even in a tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, don't show that, guys. Don't you dare show that, man. That is a violation of a rule. You just can't show
Now,
a carry on towards 4 tanky composition, okay?
yeah,
Maybe they just
that's
want to
what
pull
I'm
each other's legs and they're just
saying.
pulling out these mantis right here.
He's
Look
an
at 4 vengeance, man. 4
That's
I mean
what
5 vengeance.
if it happens, we just say this. Just kill yourself. That's what he's. That's what they are just trying to say. But you know what? The result always reminds me of Mr. Brody, but he's not here. So
What?
Muscle of iron.
Julian's
Your
dad,
team
man.
is picking.
Julian's
Dylan's
dad. What do you
dead,
mean, Mr.
man.
Brody? Okay. I
Okay,
mean,
okay, okay.
he just got like the sunlight deficiency
Oh,
because he won't be
10
seeing the
years, right?
sunlight. He's just a blacksmith, of course. He always seeing the flame, so
Oh,
yeah, it's just it.
tough, tough life for him. But where is he gonna go though? Is it gonna be mid lane, XP lane?
I think it's gonna be an EXP, and they're gonna make the others go mid something because he's slow. He can't possibly like keep rotating, right? So EXP is the
Yeah.
good choice here, but against a
Welcome to the
gonna be
land of
questionable.
dawn.
Oh, and the panda
Alright.
already here. So it's a save disengager here. A
Mhm.
tool that can roll over all of your body, and yeah, this is be a great setter as well. I think for Bombamint here, they still have a high kill pressure again, even though they have a lot of set for the side of the mids. They have to wait for the allies to deal the damage, right?
True that. But yeah, Al is gonna go jungle. It's a good choice on the side of mid. The mid. I try to say mint for some reason. I mean it's Bombamint. Why am I switching sides? I don't know. But look at that. Oh look. So on the side of mid here, okay, 4 epic skins and then a collector
Oh,
in the middle. That's like the collector is like the meat, and look at the buns.
yeah.
What? What
Okay,
am I talking
okay.
about?
We will not dive
Welcome
into
to
that.
Mobile Legends!
But you know what? We're gonna dive into the land of dawn. So this time,
5
blue
seconds till the
side's gonna
enemy
be mid
reaches the
and red side gonna
battlefield.
get that
Smash
first.
them!
It's either they go for the
All
clean
troops
sweep
deployed.
or they can give another chance down. But I don't seem like their composition is gonna give them that chance. So yeah, red side Bombamint, and let's get straight into it.
Yep, I'm manifesting a little bit of a crazy rotation from the jungle Masha here again. Even though he's farming quite a lot, he can try to
Yep.
go all over the map again. But look at that, the mid side, a little bit of poking games here. But Esmeralda will not miss any kind of minions, which is a good thing for them. But oh, look at that! It's actually Terizla goal lane. It's very funny to see tanks into the goal lane.
Yeah. I mean, did he really need the items? I mean, he's more of like a rush level 4 and then go on penalties on
Yeah,
somebody, right?
but
So,
yeah.
I mean, for Itami, it makes sense, right? Because he's like a marksman tank, so he scales well with the items as well. So, ooh, a little bit
Right?
of engagement, the mid side. Lunar almost gets first down here. Ooh, look, some flicker play coming up. Look at T coming in with the way of the Dragon Warrior.
Yeah, the Dragon Warrior. This is gonna be rolling all over the map, showing up the vision as well. But the top side,
You know,
I
Hunter is
thought
just
they were
gonna play it
something
safe.
else.
Yeah.
And I thought that they might be trying to fight for that Terizla, but I completely forgot that this is not your normal tournament games where you go for the gank of the goal lane and kill it easily because he's squishy. Because this is a Terizla, I'm gonna be killing all the time. But the turtle is already up, and I think they're gonna be rushing towards it.
True. They're just using that, river current to get them to the rendezvous as soon as
Yep.
possible. So, okay, it seems like this time around, the mids are gonna be starting to turtle first on their side. Watashi, backside, looking for a bit of a grab.
Ooh.
But for now, he's just gonna be trying to latch on maybe Kurji here. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for the Kurji wrapping. But Uchiha, ooh, that's what the retribution is. But oh, that's a good AOG coming in from Kakashi there. But this time around, that is a good ultimate set coming in from the Carmilla as well. And yes, they were able to just smoke out 3 members at the side of Bombamint and Kurji being traded out. Still, they don't need a retribution. They got the Carmilla to secure the turtle. And yes, they get a lot out of that.
Yeah, that was a good synergy wombo combo we are seeing. AOD onto the first spot. Oh, that was such an amazing sight for sure eyes, if you say. And I think this is gonna be a little bit of gain for team the mix now, and this will be giving them an upper hand. But for Bombamint here, they still have an idiot side. He's gonna be building out onto the Stallion side, which means that he wants to go for the true damage, and true damage against things. Oh, this is gonna be so good for them as well.
Oh, look at bot though. Something Watashi's it's not in trouble actually.
It's
Oh.
playing, right?
Hank, like, how can he say they're in trouble unless like 5 people? Oh, there go. Kurji is the one's in trouble though. TE, good heavy spin. AOG, come here to save the Kurji, and T and Lunar will be the one to get thirsted down over here, but Kurji still gets that kill on Lunar. But Ito, on the other hand, coming in with a sneaky My Shirai noise. This guy's probably playing with one hand only.
Yeah, that's why that has to be why he was able to kite around and dodge all the skills that he was thrown onto him as well. It was so good, but just one trade for him, a kill. But mid lane,
Watashi though is on his blue form. So they're just gonna pressurize that. That's the Curse of Blood being used. Oh, that's a good Kakashi
Whoa.
being pulled. But it's a very tanky guy, so they won't be able to do much. But Itami coming in with the German suplex on the smashing as well. But it's the Uchiha he's talking about. So gonna leave the Uchihas alone. You don't want to get slaughtered there. So turtle fight's gonna be up here. And Debbie, what you think?
wait, it's actually the side of women who have the upper hand into the turtle fight here. I think they can try to go for it as fast as possible because even though Masa is a tank, right, she's so thirsty with whatever she's doing. It's just gonna be, really
Red team has
a little bit
slain
of
the
a collaboration
turtle.
to the goal, but they still need to go to pick up it well onto the bot lane. I've never seen a Belleric farm alone. This tournament is
Let's
gonna be
push
the
it.
death of me.
This is the
Okay.
beauty of this kind of tournaments. Like,
Yeah.
you finally get a fresh air. Even the fresh air is a unique fresh air, of course.
A unique
You get
one.
time. You get time to laugh with your co-caster as well. So just have a good time, you know.
Just chill. Yeah, and the chilling thing is done by the Belleric instead. He was like, I don't care about the team fight. Just let me farm and let me get my items which I don't necessarily need, but let me get it anyway. And I think when he get the taunts and the sets right, it's gonna be so good. But mid lane, taunt coming in.
Lunar though. I thought this Lunar will be the one to like tank a lot because she has a lot of shield, but I mean she's going for full damage, right? So
Yeah.
you think like a tankier build could have worked better here?
Or yeah, I think yeah works. It's whenever
Red
there are
team turret has been
I prefer
destroyed.
tank build as well because it can be the thunder belt too with the true damage it can provide. But glue, sticking.
Sticking, sticky stick again, but that's a 3 Curse of Blood connected, but the bones are gonna be break by Pride. And Uchiha and Kakashi on the pursuit here, but Watashi though, you just don't want to chase it with Watashi here. Itami going in, the Warden comes out, and a bit of a zapping basic attack. Kakashi in trouble. Still uses the AOG, so that's a safe Gatot there. But don't forget Ito there, just going for that, cutting lane, cutting edge. But he's gonna be in trouble here. Seems like Itami gonna go. No, maybe not.
What's funny is that the Belleric has been just sticking into the lane, just trying to clear it out. So that's just forcing the monster to clear out the mid Solvido, but look at mid lane.
Mid lane. Oh, the healing from Uchiha from that. I don't know what just happened there, but
The blue.
she just
Oh my
gets
God.
back. Oh yeah, okay. Key nice debut. Key nice. Split. If the Crimson Flower twist around there, and
Yeah.
free HP and free magic defense. So now Watashi though on the other hand is just stacking up, regening from the blobs that he makes. But who's gonna be the better retributionist here, or is it gonna be Uchiha again? Here comes the jump in from Lunar there. Ito finally gets it. Here comes the spin as well. I don't know what ultimate to prioritize because it's all big ultimate setters here. But you know what wins? It's gonna be the mid tier, or maybe not. I don't know. It's back to back. Both of the teams just fighting each other, so got the better trade. We don't know unless this Hunter dies here, or maybe look at the heal from Hunter. He just went back from full HP. You want to tank, but the Antio's gonna get to him now. He still wants to tank more, but it's gotta be over there. And yes, Bombamint gets better trade.
We were talking about the split pusher of an Argus or a Sun into this game, and that has to be the Masha. But it's not actually the Masha, it's the Bellerican. I can't stop focusing on this guy. Oh my goodness. Because a lot of team fights, going on, and he was like, I'm just a chill dude. I don't care. Just take the fight. Be a war wall. I'm gonna be going for the focus onto the turrets, and he's been doing that. And I think that's also the reason why his team has been losing because they needed the extra crowd control and the taunts as well. But Kakashi, I think he's doing something here.
True as well. Unbreakable coming in. Kakashi want to smash more people. T. Couldn't been doing much except for those heavy spin. That's the only viable ultimate can be used in team fights, like you said, to disrupt the team fights or maybe pin down some people. So Uchiha though, a good Curse of Blood is gonna set quite well.
Yeah, that has to be what the mids are waiting for. And one thing that's funny about the glue is that he's been giving a lot of heal for the units that he have with the second skill, which always gave out like it's just a kind of a small hero than minions, and he's been giving the heal to the team, to the opponent, especially the elites as well as the Uchiha onto the Carmilla here. So maybe you have to play a little bit safer and just try to make his team go first instead of him, because he can't play the way he did into the first game.
Very much, very much. But you know what I've been thinking about? Imagine if any sort of anti-heal items were banned in this tournament.
Nah, that would be diabolical. They're not gonna die, but look at that.
Yeah, that's just like that. Imagine if it was banned, Lunar could have survived, you know?
In another parallel universe, really.
Yeah, the
Oh my
multiverse.
god. No NT all tanks. Oh, that's gonna be crazy though. But Lord, it's focused by the mid instead.
I mean, tank also is good, but you know, something that's gonna be even more diabolical. No anti-heal on fighters.
Ah, no way.
That's gonna be even longer,
fair.
man. But
Yeah.
wait. LG. Oh, Ito finally got that retribution, of course. And this time around, Bombamint though. They're gonna be losing Tamiya. Team is gonna get killed. All the rent strike here. Yes, indeed. And also Ito is getting those free hits. Maybe another Thunderclap would do it quick here, but Hunter though getting the double, but he's gonna get slain here. He gets the triple, but this time around, 4 deaths to the side of the Myth, and I don't know. I think Bombamint is a better trade of that. Just the tree that likes to farm here is surviving and standing tall.
But the structure wise though, I think it has to be the mid who has the upper hand. But Galeric.
Look at this. Doesn't see him. Maybe he's gonna go for more using that second punching to get the heals. But the nice Shirailu, he knows. Or maybe he's gonna get traded out here. He has the turret. Will be the one to take him down. It's gonna be 1-to-1 trade on both the tree and a KOF character.
Yeah, I think this time around he needs to play with 2 hands already. Go for it. But the Lord will be marching down onto the bot lane there. But I think we'll be able to
Cheeky
play this out.
Watashi though. Cheeky Watashi.
Yeah.
Look at him. Jesus.
Doing something.
Yeah, you got no minions, so you got no push coming up to back you up. But Itami though, getting dead over here. Uchiha gets the kill, but the Madara is still there though. Oh, by the way, Debbie, what clan do you pick in your path today?
Red team hero has been
I
A
think
real
I
test.
might be. I know I did have to go to prison for this, but I don't know which one it is, which one is which. So I did not pick anything.
Whoa, I mean, there could be only one clan, and that's Uchiha.
Okay, Uchiha was the best choice. I could go
Yeah.
for this.
Because
Okay.
if you pick something other than that, you're gonna get the Naruto fan base rated, you know?
Oh my goodness. I think I'm the only one who likes the Sakura skin as well. I think.
Oh no, somebody summon Kronos here. Somebody summon
Nah,
Kronos.
I've seen him and he's gotta be so pissed. Never. We don't do that here, okay?
Okay, never mind. It's not like Chrono's gonna hear our cries anyways, but you know who's gonna hear our cries here? Watashi. Gonna go for it. He tried to do a 1v3 here, but you know, T and Lunar are also in position to do the clapping back, like how Zebo likes to say, clap back every time. Ooh.
I think that he's just trying to grab onto those small rolling thing that he had onto the floor, but he will not be able to do so because he's been journeying away. So the cooldown is not gonna be there. It's not gonna be resetted. But look at Hunter. He's been trying to hunt down the panda here. Bolting is not allowed, Mister.
Coaching, yeah, and especially to endangered animals like this
Yeah.
panda here. You know, peaked actually in the plummet of extinction. So you gotta leave Jack Black alone. He's not gonna be the only one who's saying flint and steel. But I don't know if you get that reference, but that was a Minecraft like a chicken jockey thing. But I don't know.
I get PTSD watching Minecraft. I can't. Minecraft, Roblox, pass. I won't do that. But
Bruh,
yeah.
I understand Roblox, but why Minecraft? Why the hate of Minecraft?
I've never got around, I've never got around. I really don't like it because maybe I'm just seeing those cringe videos on YouTube. Maybe that's supposed to be it.
It's crazy,
Blue
it's
team
crazy.
hero
Never seen the
has
beauty
been
of. But the
slain.
beauty is gonna be Ito taking out that Kakashi here. But it's looking bad for the mid because what can they do instead of just getting? Oh, that's a good penalty zone coming in. But the T with the heavy spin, you know, putting
Red
Hunter
team
back
hero has
into his
been
place.
slain.
But
Blue
of
team hero
course,
has
look
been
at that.
slain.
Uchiha gonna fall to Watashi here. Watashi has those sustain. You wanna go for? Oh, look, that glue. The snatch is gonna be just in clutch or maybe not. But Kurji still goes. But
Blue team
wait,
turret has
he
been
escaped?
destroyed.
But why did he
Huh?
go inside the turret?
Blue team hero
Oh,
has
the
been
blue team.
slain.
I don't understand that one. But look at that jumping in from Lunar here. Hunter is in trouble. You want to sustain more. He has the Queenswing passive. But oh wait, Hunter, that's a good thing coming up. Because you just took 3 guys and you survived with 2 kills. That is quite
Oh,
impressive coming in. Maybe a Terisla pick is actually goaded here.
it's goated here. I think the Teresa is also coming back into the meta as well, even though he's considered a tank. The second
Yep.
skill swings that he have, even though it's slow, it still gives out a lot of movement speed. So I think Teresa is gonna be it, man. If they go to the game play, I think they're definitely gonna be picked here again. And the weird thing is that even the glue is giving out a lot of sustain, even though I think that he's the one providing the sustain to the opponents, and he's also got a lot of sustain, but a little bit of miscalculation here on his part. But top bot lane might to be
Oh,
next.
okay. Okay, feeling the latch to get a bit of a dash here. Lunar coming in with that lunarization, but I don't know what that ultimate is called because I don't know. Frick it. But anyways, Kashi will fall there. Itami. Itami gonna go for more chase. Spinning coming from T is good, but Itami is in the warden form and wants to get all the kills, but still goes back to the Firelink form, doing a little bit of a suplex to Hunter. But this is what I'm talking about there. Hunter though, the passive works, the damage reduction works along with the anti-heal. And I mean, the Terilsa is the only hero that I've seen sustaining and doing like an outplays in this current tournament of the hero.
And a lot of longer team fights. Another one.
Yep. So he is gonna be in trouble because that's 5, man. That's 5 onto you. Sustaining good, but not good as the Teresa. But Watashi, come on, man. That's a 5v1.
Not a solo kill, no. Not a solo
It's a
kill.
bit of the
Red
Hydra
team
drama.
has slain the Lord.
Bad, that's bad. Anyways, let's keep that aside. And Uchiha here is just gonna get pinned down. AOD will be used to stop these 4 people from doing a little bit of a sussy to Uchiha. And once again, look at the snatching coming in from Watashi. He wants the kills, but he's gonna fly away because the Uchiha is gonna take him there. But still, Watashi gets the kill. Penalty zone gonna be missed. Watashi is too slimy, flashed. Just slips away from the penalty zone. And you know what that means? That's 3-1 trade on both sides in favor onto the side of the Bombamint.
Blue team turret has been
The
destroyed.
lot is taken again, and the Mata, being at the emotions, is trying to come down onto the turret again to get a fight.
Oh, not again. Kurji gonna be trouble. Ito is gonna be using that, fan blade to
Turret has been
completely
destroyed.
demise Kurji there. And also, okay, they win.
Yeah, they win.
MVP? MVP?
MVP.
Madara! Woo!
Oh.
MVP Madara!
I was actually about to, predict who's gonna get the MVP, but yeah, Madara works. Madara works.
Victory.
Even the minions could get the MVP,
Yeah,
if you know the game, the particular game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, right. But
That particular. Yep, that particular one. Yep, that's gonna scar the some.
that's gonna scar.
Yeah, let's just keep it there for now. But yes, here you have it. Your winner once again, Bombamint, gonna go for the clean sweep, and yes, that is gonna be the end of the match one against the Myths and the Bombamint. Congratulations to both teams, but even a bit more congratulations to the side of Bombamint because they were able to execute everything perfectly. And yes, they ended in style, letting Madara, get his glory this time because he was probably killed in I'm pretty sure the Naruto scene, but this time they let him win. Good shit.
Oh, he got killed.
Hey, did he? Or I don't know. I don't watch Naruto. I
Me
get
neither.
butchered by the fans now, yeah?
Okay, we cannot expose ourselves so much because last time I said I don't watch anime, I was almost let's
Oh.
say it wasn't funny. It wasn't funny actually. I mean I watched but not those.
All right. Hmm. All right. Okay. Our intrusive thoughts here, the small voice that used to come out whenever you try to do something evil, and that small
Yeah.
voice is telling us to, like some teams, the next team they're gonna be coming up are gonna take a little bit of a while, so you guys don't want to wait. So especially casters as well. So we're gonna have a little bit of a maybe a break, right, Debbie? A little bit of a break here to kind of like soften ourselves up as well because we have seen too much gameplays coming up from both the teams. So that being said, Debbie, anything you want to say before we drop this off a little bit?
It's actually I have actually nothing to say, but yeah, I'm
All
waiting for
right.
what's the next one. Another sustained fight, 5 minutes long team fight.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. You don't even see it like in the regular. So, anyways, guys, sorry, Tuxedo Mask, you're not gonna be getting the next match right now. We're gonna get that short break, and we will be back. Hello and welcome back. Sorry for the wait, guys. You guys have pretty sure waited for a bit, but yes, we are back this time, but with a bunch of new teammates are gonna be down into the Gladiator Wing, the Colosseum here. It's gonna be the blue side as Vengeance Seekers, and on the red side, High Sugar Level. It's a bit sus
Oh,
there, but anyhow, Debbie will be here to, talk a bit about the High Sugar Level. I'm pretty sure.
I hope they are not diabetic. It will be
Mm,
such a bad thing for us
yep.
if we help us as an emergency in the midst of the game. But Vengeance Seeker, they do want to win, right? You want to seek vengeance,
Yeah.
you'll be all a
Wait.
blood. You'll be giving everything away. So what happened?
Mm.
Will
I
you
was
feel
I was with the Vengeance Seekers, so I had to switch my place.
it? You're seeking vengeance.
Maybe to the high sugar level, but we never know. Okay, the last man is gonna come here. Sorry about that. I think I messed up a bit on the Vengeance Seeker's momentum, and yes, Ichigo will be like, he left, so I left.
Yeah, this dude, he's taking our place. I'm gonna leave. Nah, man,
Bruh.
you're messing them up, and I think they're angry here. Oh no, they're not. Okay, they're back. One more, and we'll be good to go. High sugar level. Such a such a different name.
Mm. Very diabetically unique. What? I'm doing this again. I did with 9, but I'm trying to do this again. Anyways, we're gonna wait for the final one to come here, and then we'll get straight into the good stuff. That is the fighting of 5 very very thick, obese tanks that go sustain all the damage and skill sets. But actually, if it was like Mobile Legends, like a 3 to 4 years back,
Yep.
this could have taken so long, right? Like this fight could have taken so long, but it's clear that looking down the road, that the path that Moonton have taken and changing the overall, like how they want to make it fast paced. That's why even tanks here, they deal a lot of damage. Like the fights
Yeah.
don't actually last that long. If you compare these fights against like Dota 2, these are
Mhm.
like something that you would do like when you're like on crack or something.
Oh, that's something else. Because 3 years ago I wasn't here playing Mobile Legends because I've been playing for 2 years only, so I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, nice thing, nice stuff you mentioned there. All I see is assassin metas, and a little bit of tank metas, and they didn't seem to die. So if the fights lasted much longer than it does this time around, I do not want to see it again.
Mm.
I don't want to see it again. No thanks. But if we talk about thick, right?
Mm.
If we talk about thick and Abyss,
Hey
Esmeralda,
yo,
and okay, never mind.
hey yo, what? Esmeralda is not a beast. Come on.
No. I was like, if it's thick, Esmeralda would be the one they could go for. If it's a beast, the panda.
Oh, you mean beast? I thought you said obese.
No. Okay, I did
All right.
say a beast, but
Okay.
I take it
Okay.
back. I take it back. I was saving it. Oh, there we go.
Alright.
We are in the draft phase, so
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be saying the same thing, right? Same stuff over again.
Yes. Just it's better if they ban things as fast as possible.
Mhm.
Before in like the previous batches, we just stare at each other like when they're not banning, right? So
Let's wait for the bands. It's not like the usual 5v5 where you 5 bands where you go for the jungle bands, the fanny
Your
bands,
team is
the
banning.
Jusin, was it the Jusin bands, the Naruto band? But we are not gonna be doing it. But I
yeah,
think these guys are a little bit too patient, more patient than us.
yeah. Especially on the side of high sugar level here, it seems like 2 of the players they don't have a name. They're just high sugar level.
Oh, high sugar level, so they are diabetic. So I don't
Or can
think
you see the
All
names?
who
Because
dare
this
stand in my
S3
way
and
Your
will
team
S3,
is
I can't
banning.
see it on my end. They have no names.
yeah, they're no name.
Chivalry
They
is
wanna
dead.
be the hero.
Your
Hey.
team is banning.
Hey, why do you ban Clint? Bro, I'm gonna
Yo,
take that as an offense. Like, you
Ready,
cannot ban Clint.
go.
Your
they can,
team is
they can.
picking.
Bruh.
They just
Okay,
that
Debbie.
they hate you. They hate you.
Okay, I'm gonna ban
Why
Benedetta
you
right
want
there.
mine? Oh, okay. There we go. The Benedetta. I want mine because I'm shit under you.
That's crazy.
it's my favorite though. So it's such a good hero, but because he's not a tank, he's not gonna be picked up. But Clint is
Mm.
definitely gonna be banned. I'm so happy. But
Why are you happy?
I don't know. I just love when the Clint's are so bad or the Clint's are getting banned out. Just for the
True.
heck of it.
I mean, he's not like the hero that has a overly massive aura to be
Your
dominating
team
the
is
lane. So
picking.
Banning that hero,
The fire of
he have come
battle
back to the meta a
never
little bit, but he's not
extinguishes.
picked most of the time, right? So why do you
Mm.
ban him? Like, makes no sense.
It's so angry. It's fine because we're gonna be seeing
My
only tanks.
kiss
So
grants you
oh,
team is
okay. Look at
picking
that. The first
or
pick is the
death.
Belleric. Actually, they picked the Belleric instead of the Elise or the Masa here. So high sugar level, they will be going for the high sugar level mommies here. Is Masa
True
considered a
love
mommy? I don't think, right?
is like blood.
Is she beautiful?
I mean, it could be a muscle mommy, Russian mommy,
Russian. Okay.
Rus. Yes.
Russian. Russian. Okay, it's safe to say. But the Elise surely is, right? The
I
villain
am the priestess of
everywhere,
primal
in
lightning,
Your
every
team
the
is
hunter of all
picking.
the
in
evil
every
gods.
lore. What am I saying? Lore?
Those. I think the new revamp that she's gonna be getting, it makes her look even better.
Mm.
Have you seen?
I've seen
She'll
the
get a
splash.
revamp. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks kind of hotter than
The
the
night
version here.
sky tells
Oh
Your
my
team is
god!
banning.
High sugar
There-
level. I know why the high sugar
Still
level.
waters run deep.
Hmm.
Your team
Okay.
is banning.
Maybe they're watching the stream. Maybe, who knows? But
Oh.
Kirito and jungle though. Oh yeah, it works, right? Because before in the tank meta,
Mm.
we seen Moba Zane plate the freaking Carmilla
Ah,
jungle a lot.
yes, that
So
guy. Oh my god.
yeah, he's a sub now though. He's a sub for BTK now. Like, it's crazy, man.
You should be ashamed for not trusting
I
Your team
mean,
is picking.
he's subbing for voluntarily, right? So I think it's fine because I've never seen him play anymore. But the thing is, I think it might work. Carmilla, she will have a good clearance with the wings that she have, and a hybrid defense as well. She steals those hybrid defense from the opponents as well, whoever the hero is gonna be. So a lot of tankia means that the Carmilla will be highly valued. But if you pick up the Carmilla, you're gonna be needing a damage. So the damage is for Dordy here. She's going out for the edits. So damage wise, we are good to go. But what will the other side pick here?
Your
High sugar
team
level.
is picking.
Muscle again?
Yeah, of course. Bones of Steel.
Mm-hmm.
The steel. The D steel. Yep. And Ichigo, wow, on the other hand. Are they really gonna risk on the Baxia again? Oh, finally, Uranus. This could work, but no, this is gonna not work. No, especially
Your
against an
team
Esmeralda.
is
No, you do
picking.
not go a Uranus against an Esmeralda because you got shield from the second skill, so you just give an Esmeralda more shield, and you overload it with shield, and then eventually you die.
Yeah,
So
Esmeralda. She thrives on seal, right? The more seal you
Yep.
have, the worse seal want to go on. Like she will watch you like a chicken. So they have to be careful here. But yeah, that's where the Buckstar will come into play. If he goes into the jungle, he's gonna be listening out the XP resins, the seal resins, or any kind of heroes. But for now, HSL, what are the heroes left that they could go for? They have damage already, right? So a little bit
most of like the good picks are already taken also. They have to come up with something that's on the list, but it kind of works, but not too much. But that's a Barats there, okay.
Oh, dinosaur already here. What will he do though?
I mean, he can swallow them,
Swallow them, spit it
and
out.
also
Will they die though?
no, they're not die, but he's gonna be used as a CC because I think Barats is like one of those heroes that has like the highest resilience, right? So they won't be stunning this guy most of the time. Like he's gonna resiliate through those stuns. With
It's
a brute
like
force,
a
of course.
really good, brute force, and maybe he can
Tough
go for the back.
boots. Tough boots also, yeah.
Okay.
But
I
the
think it will
diminished.
work out.
That's very true. But the diminishing factor that Moonton likes to add is like You just can't stack like 25%, 25%, and then another 50%, like let's say items, right? It's not gonna be converted to 100%. Instead, it's gonna go like the maximum cap of like 70. So like this thing that somebody explained about Bearded, and it's I don't know if you have known this one, but basically those 25 plus 25 is not gonna be 50. It's gonna be like maybe 40, maybe 35%.
Oh.
It's they call it the diminishing factor for some reason.
And that was that.
That's why you never imagine, man. Like if you have all like the resilience, like into
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
what can stop you, man? What can stop you? Crowd control is completely useless if it's 100% resilient.
That is not gonna be getting control anytime soon. So
Yeah.
mid lane at least actually no jungle, so they've got the Barat to go for the jungle, but the top lane is actually Esmeralda is actually the dual lane, so they do not want to lean against the Juvenas, which can have been working out well for them. But it's actually safe because we have a lot of clearance potential as well.
Potential, and also the potential of somebody getting killed here is gonna be the no name guy, or maybe he's gonna get saved here using the flowing blood to. I don't know why he shoot that there. Does it slow down? Pretty sure the flowing blood slow down right on impact. Debu. Oh, never mind. Then I guess Debu just cut off here. It's up to the swallowing, the spitting as well, guys. And love Kiran will be the one to fall. Maybe the first blood of him, but oh, he's just survived in a micro. We're talking about micros here, nanos. And then Kirito also is just gonna come here. Oh, Debu's back, I'm pretty sure. Debu?
My clumsy self muted myself and I did forgot. Well, actually, it worked well because they were trying to go for the brawl, trying to fight. But Turtle is already up at the top lane.
Yep, that's a Uranus though. We don't got the Uruncle here in the Land of Dawn, so that's a bit okay. But no, look, it's a killer god on the other hand. He's gonna be the one that kills God, so he's about to be strong, right? Yeah, he about to be strong. And Ichigo on the other hand is gonna go with a little bit of flowers here. Killer God. Oh, that is one bad thing, but unfortunately for him, there's no Death Note welcome, so he's not gonna get swallowed. And also here comes more the thunder clapping, and that's the first blood towards the side of the sugars that is high.
Yeah, high sugar level.
And that's
Please, one
welcome.
more.
That's a swallow towards the box right here, coming in. And also, that's gonna be now he's just choking out everybody, but that is gonna fall up. Kiran will get the triple there. The vengeance worked for him, the raffles die works for him, and of course, he gets the triple there.
Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Ability getting 3 kills. I think it definitely has to do with the ancient seed as well as the vengeance, which it taunts a lot. And when you get taunted and deals the damage, it's gonna be dishing out the equal amount of damage as well. So Turtle's gonna be free especially. Oh, another kill! What?
Talk about that. That's a solo right there.
Whoa.
Gordy, on the other hand, gets taken out. That's also a turtle secured on the side of Vengeance Seekers. They want the vengeance, but this AOG will be counterfeited there, and it gets taken out by Kirito here. Kirito, man, he's gonna go for the SAO.
Oh.
He's gonna do the thing, the Senjin won't thing, and it's gonna be just there, but it's gonna be Killer God getting all the kills, double actually, for the side of Vengeance Seekers. And that being said, that's 6 kills on the side of blue and 3 kills on the side of high blood sugars.
It's just, the synergy coming up on the side of Vengeance Seekers. I think they're really truly seeking for vengeance, because whenever they are trying to synergize or make a set, they're very, easily flowing. They're just not doing it with one touch. They will be doing it one by one, which means that a lot of CC is going to be provided. And onto the bot lane, another
Oh.
solo kill might happen.
Dory, do you want to go for that? No, you're gonna get caught here, but I think
Oh.
Dory's gonna get... Nah, he doesn't survive. It's a nice outplay coming in from Hero there, using the HP to kind of bait Dory out. And also Vet here. Oh, AOG gonna be coming in. That's 2 in the funneling in the middle one. But AOG early is gonna go back because he don't want to sustain too much. He's not gonna be healing because the wrath of the Dire is way too much for him to handle. Here comes another Deadness welcome, and also look at Hero coming and clashing down. As Love Kiran gets taken out, and Hero gets the double right there. And that's the comeback of the sugars that are very onto the peak of diabetes.
That was, actually the fight was making me high actually because it was so long, but a little bit of a catch up for Heisiger. They were able to minimize onto the death count that they have and just catch up and equalize it
Oh.
too. So Warx already for the Barat, so he's gonna be dealing a lot of damage. But Uranus,
Oh no,
Blue
Uranus
team
in
hero
trouble.
has been
Absolutely.
slain.
The stun lock coming in from the unbreakable of the Katad. It's actually long. If you don't have the tough boots, like you just the stun is way too long. It's probably like a 2 seconds, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. Maybe even lower. But the tough boots help, so get the tough boots, especially against the Katad. But the turtle can be taken. I mean, the protein could contribute. Oh, make the carbs. The carbs is gonna contribute to that higher blood sugar level. And also, that being said, there's somebody dying on the bot side. It's gotta be Dory. Taking a kill. I'm pretty sure. Was it?
no, I think it was the Killer God. I think Uranus. Yeah, we did it not because the turtle was useful. Oh, look at that, another one.
Oh, that's a high instinct coming in from Killer God, soaring to the skies, but instead he's gonna be soaring through these high blood sugar levels that he's having towards the other side. So for now, Killer God is full stack with those Eon discs, pretty sure. So he's gonna be healing very healthily. And for now, seems like this at least is gonna go back and not. Wait, did Kirito just force a retreat there? Okay.
Oh yeah, I think that was cool. But the thing is, for the kind of high figure level, they have a scaling hero, right? They have the elite at least to try to scale into the late game. Meanwhile,
Yep.
for the side of Team Vengeance Seeker, they do also have the idiots. Oh, look at the bot lane.
Once again, told you, Dory and Hero, these people love each other then. But he's not gonna fall there, but he's gonna be the reinforcements coming in from Alice. And he's gonna get
Oh.
smashed a little bit. Dory still gets sucked it out there for the sanction. He's just gonna be using that flowing blood to get out of the wrath of Kirito. So top lane though, seems like Kiran and Killer God are still here, but the Rinsler on the other hand, using those HP, cheating death twice and just serving there is pretty good.
No, you know what? The bot lane is a ring, is a boxing ring. Whoever goes there is trying to get solo. But Hero, I think, is diving in.
Yep. Ichigo on the other hand though,
Blue
can
team
you
turret
survive
has
this? No,
been
you cannot.
destroyed.
There's no turrets no more. Still goes in with the vengeance at the same time. The combination coming in, but oh wait, Ichigo! This
Blue
is
team
actually
hero has
huge,
been
but he gets
slain.
taken up by Hero because too much damage. Survive for longer, so that's good. But this Dordy gets dashed
Team
out by
hero
Zed.
has been slain.
There's not Kiran as well, with getting killed by the Rizzler, maybe on top lane. Pretty sure, yeah, it's true. Oh, look at this guy, look at that. They're trying, man. They're trying to take out, but they don't have enough
Red
damage to
team
take out
has
the
slain
top.
the turtle.
This is a
Funny,
tank.
man.
A pick thing we're seeing. Yeah, a lot of fights up to the down, and look at that mid lane, another
Turret
one.
has been destroyed.
Oh, Kirito though, you want a solo tree? I don't think that's gonna happen, but Ichigo is gonna make that. But no, it's gonna be Killer God actually going for more. Oh wait, AOG being used to safety. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a boring game over here.
Yeah, it's like, wherever we are focusing, the other part gets the kill, the other lane
Yeah.
gets the drama. And so far, I think the Esmeralda hero has been so good in defending his lane. Look at that, he's been dying. I mean, he's been ganked a lot, but he's able to help. Look at that.
Turret is gonna fall, I'm pretty sure, but no, not enough minions though. Anybody who inside the turret is gonna get trouble, but no, Doherty gets traded out. 1 to 2, it's still good to the side of Vengeance Seekers because they will be able to take out the turret. And also, Killer God on the other hand, they're trying to go for a little bit of a buster. They get taken out a little bit blasted by Ved, but on the other hand, on the top side though, this is a free turret onto the side of high blood sugar because Killer God is kind of late, but maybe he'll be able to defend this, but no, he does not have. Wait, Killer God.
Oh,
That wall is not a matcha, okay? That wall is not a matcha. You need to chill. And he even popped the Revitalize for some reason.
no, I think he may have thought that it was some kind of weapon that he was using. But look at the Carmela here. I think
Blue
it's
team
also
hero
something that
has
the
been
mid lane,
slain.
one died again.
What happens if you go too much into the turret? And yes, First of blood being used by the Rinzo though. Oh, a lot of stun and damage as well,
Whoa,
but the burn is
whoa,
not
whoa.
gonna take out Ichigo. Ichigo survived.
Oh.
Authority on the other end. Behind the Warden survived. The Wrath of the Dinosaur uses out that suplexing safety, but he is on his war cry. But the vet will curse him down probably, and there we go. That's a kill on the side of high blood sugar levels. But the top side though, there's so many happening here actually. Hero gonna go in, flashing down once again. Love Kiran, they're gonna back off. Just when we look at them, they just stop fighting. Or
And,
maybe not.
Oh
Windsor.
no.
Gonna go for Thunderclaps, or maybe the healing is way too much. But yes, it's an Esmeralda. He is very confident he can take on the Killer God here. They also have the minions to kind of have it, but he needs the first skill to stack up those shields. But the Dominance is kind of chunking him down as well. But look at this. This is the top 10 anime fights right here, ladies and gentlemen. Because these two are not gonna fall, but instead it's Killer God actually winning again. But inside Ichigo gets taken out by the Gatad. And that is the green light for the get-go of the Madara. But Killer God and Love Kiran, his love story, man, is actually better than Twilight, because these guys are always together in the top side. They also took down the Masha also, and they were hitting the turret together without minions as well. And I like that. Sus, bromance. Here comes the tired once again coming in. Love Kiran using out the roots, his roots, depth roots of love. And yes, they were able to secure the kill because love is strong.
Love is strong, man. But okay, another one. Kirito, I think he was trying to dive in, but one thing for sure is that I think the Uranus won because he got the Dominance and the Oracle and the Esmeralda hero here. He just went for the Espina heal, which is not gonna be stopping the heal from the Uranus, right? So yeah, I think 1v1 situation, Esmeralda is gonna be losing this time around.
Blue team has slain the Lord.
But Kirito gets the Madara, so... But on the other hand, Rinsler though... Rinsler. It's kind of a bit hard to pronounce his name. But it's a Mai Shiranui, so let's just say Mai.
Mai. You want to go for it.
Yep, Mai. Okay, on top side though, these guys, man, they like to touch each other, man. He's gonna go for it because the reinforcement is gonna be coming. Here come the curse, not the curse, but the flowing blood coming in. The Killer Goddess. Oh, the sustain coming in. That's what you get from the Oracle. Plus the passive. That's too much heal. Just too much heal. Without even anti-heal, he kind of like heals a little bit more, but maybe for more, he go on the other hand is gonna get touched here, I'm pretty sure, but he uses the ultimate to get to safety, but it's not getting enough here once again. Here comes the swelling coming in from Zed here, but that is a good initiation because they were able to take out 3, trade for 1 over here. But never mind, there's the Doherty on the bot side though, melting down Mai, and this could be the outplay that we're really looking for, or maybe not, because Doherty here on the other hand, he's getting changed CC. Unfortunate, but almost successful. Madara being so useless without the enhanced state. High sugar level there. I know their BP and all, the spike there.
Yeah, it's just, they are living out to their name as well, Doherty. It was so close, he's got the Inspire as well, but yeah, it was a good read of map coming out from the, at least he was able to go up, to go down onto the bot lane, just trying to defend onto the inhibitors, because if they do not, I think they will be beating them up, themselves up for this, but look at that, split out.
For now. What's gonna happen? Nothing. If Doherty was a Mai Shiranui, then that could be like a wrap. But it's just a Doherty with the Edith, man. Especially in the Phylax form, he can't do much. If it was in the Warden form, then maybe.
Fire as well, but
for now,
it was
it's gonna be another clash on the mid side here, ladies and gentlemen. It's just gonna be 2 hero. Love Kiran. Oh no, in trouble. He still has the Wrath of the Dire though. That could be the set for.
If they do not, I think they will be
use this, and the AOG comes in. That's a good funneling as well. High blood sugar. That's gonna be 2 trade, but there goes 3 onto the side, and maybe 4 because double, triple, no maniac whatsoever. But that is just high sugar level onto the chase and onto the lead. But they didn't go for the turrets for some reason, because they are scared that Doherty is gonna pull up a back door. Again.
That's why, the door is into the name. So the Masha, Mai Shiranui, will have to go into the top lane to try to clear it out. But at least we're winning the team fight, since that the idiots have to back away, just abort the mission, trying to go for the split push because I think the
Blue
team
team
needs
turret
him.
has been
With the rest of
destroyed.
the Dorades, it was so set well that if he was there to release the rest of those basic attacks that he already accumulated with the Feather of Heaven, they might be eventually winning that game. And I mean, not the game, but the team fight. But yeah, unfortunately, we work in a different style of brain. So
Yep.
let's see what they're gonna be doing next. Because Madara is up again. Will he be as useless as he was the previous one?
This guy started as a ninja war, but for some reason he's so useless in the Land of Dawn. For some reason, not actually sure, but for now it's gonna be Vengeance Seekers trying to seek that vengeance that Madara has for, I don't know, killing some beloved ones, I'm pretty sure. But Kirito gets that secure, that's good. But is it good for the high blood sugar levels? Because they're just coming in, flashing in, they take out Kirito in the process there. There's gonna be another one down here, but the fight is way too long. This is a tank versus tank, ladies and gentlemen, but Ichigo will fall. Ichigo will fall as well. There's gonna be a 3-1 trade as Wrestler trying to rinse everything apart on the side of Vengeance Speakers.
Oh.
They are speakers now, not seekers.
Yeah, they're speaking facts. And then, 1v1 always, the Dory is going for the bot lane again, and Elise was there to, clear out the minions, but the Madara will be marching down onto the bot lane again, because as we can see, the inhibitor onto the bot side is the weakest, so he wants to get that, but there's a Masa. He's gonna be clearing it as fast as possible, but look at Dory,
Don't
man.
forget, yep, Dory, man. He lives up to his name, the back door.
Door.
Somebody give this guy a door. Door giveaway?
Yeah,
Moba
door
Hub,
giveaway.
come on.
Door
Alright.
giveaway. He's
Yep.
gonna win.
Whenever
Red
Salt
team
the
turret
Ball
has
comes
been
in, you always come
destroyed.
and say the door giveaway win. So
Oh,
yeah.
there's
A little bit
giveaway.
tribute to the Pauline.
Oh, Mr. Polina. The first time I called him Polina, people thought he was a girl in the Tommy Sport. I
Yep.
called him Pexby. No, okay. There was a little bit of insight, but okay. Doherty again. 1v1.
Nah, got the grabbing something there, especially hero. But yes, Doherty this time might be punished for dooring a little bit too much. Gets eaten up here. Into the wall he goes. And also, that's gonna be a Doherty trying to use the primal rev, but you cannot just take 3 big ones at the same time. So, into the mid side here though, that is one Doherty out of the Vengeance Seekers, but Love Kira on the other hand, he is seeking vengeance because he wants to avenge Doherty. He's gonna pop in the Rapid Dire? No, he does not. Instead, he just gets chunked down by the blood. Oh, over here, but top side once again. These two, I think these guys have chemistry. The fact that they're always fighting together, the top lane, and they're not stopping, but it seems like that. Yes, his partner is finally here. They're gonna take this. Love is gonna wait. Never mind. Somebody jumps in again, and that's gonna be a fair fight this time because look at this, ladies and gentlemen. The fight. We've been waiting for the top lane. Nobody's gonna die because the dominance effect's not gonna be there. But it seems like the sugar is gonna win over because look at Kiran have to go back. He has nothing to sustain. He does not have the mana to sustain actually. So the ancient seed coming in. Hero getting caught. He gets the touch of the turret, and that is the green light for the flexing hero lady to be dashing away the Land of Dawn, and the double kill for the Bloodsucker. Is Alice a mosquito?
Yeah, she's a vampire though. I think, wait, is she? I think she is, but I think they are gonna be
thought she's
winning
a
here.
succubus.
Blue team base turret
There we
has
go.
been
That's a win
destroyed.
on the side of the high sugar level. Look at that. Oh, they all fall. Oh, Rinsler.
They're just closing it off, right? The closing ceremony, take down one hero. And you know what reminds me of the M3 championship,
Victory!
because the Uranus and the Esmeralda, they always gonna be fighting, but no one's gonna die unless there's another damage dealer DPS around you. The sustain's definitely gonna be there, but who's gonna be falling down? No one. So yeah, it was a waste of resources, but it was fun to watch.
Yeah, like I feel like M3 was like the highest championship where like the heroes, specific fighters, can sustain the longest, right? But starting from M4, M5, they were perfect. Heroes start getting perfectly balanced, and then they deal a lot of damage. Not even a fighter can sustain. I think the implementation of the Sky Piercer kind of
Oh yeah.
killed them as well. So, and with that being said, guys, that is game number 1 to the side of high sugar level. We're gonna be waiting for the game number 2. But as of now, the 1 point is gonna go to the side. But Vengeance Speakers, Can they make this comeback? Can they seek their vengeance, or are they gonna give it all to the clean sweeping of the high sugar levels here? We never know unless Debbie have to say something.
Yeah, I think pick out
That's
the
a weird
mom.
troll. That's a weird troll to you.
It's a weird one, but I have something to say because when the stickers, I do not really hate the draft, right? That the draft was
Mm.
good, the fights were good, everything was good. But Doherty, please, during the team fights, you might try to win the team fights as much as possible because for high sugar level, they were staying together. They
Mm.
have their damage dealers because Elise was always out there. But for
Yep.
Vengeance Seeker, they do have the sustain, but their damage dealer, even though it's a tank, is not available on time. You wanna go for the back doors, but yeah, you just you might just wanna go win the team fight so as to march down onto the bot lane, which you would chunk out quite low and try to get the game. So this time around, I think they might try to execute it better because it's not really the draft, man.
Very, very much true. Seems like both the teams are ready for the second half of the match. I can call it it could be the second or maybe the half because if Vendor Seeker get the win this time, it's gonna be the half. I guess I don't know.
The half
Uh,
and the
Am I
last
making
one was
sense?
equal.
Am I making sense? I
No,
don't know.
not really, but I get it.
Let's say high sugar level, they got the first win, right? If they win it again, that's gonna be done. And it's already the half for them. But as for Vendor Seekers, they win it, they are
Oh,
at the half,
okay,
Half.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
I
it
get
makes
it.
sense, all right?
Yeah,
It's
makes
just that
sense.
my I don't know, my vocabulary is not that good to kind of explain things out. It's just my brain says
It's
you make sense,
the
Your
but
team
mouth
is banning.
doesn't.
Yeah, the verbally it doesn't.
Yeah, verbally, yep, there we go.
Sometimes something sounds so good into your head, but when you say it out loud, it's just so cringe. You have that
Yeah.
thing. It's always
Yeah, that's
there, right?
true.
It's always
Espe-
there.
Especially for hype casters, man. We thought we
Mm.
casted like the best match, the best
Yeah, there we go.
finals of our life, and we go look back and we go listen to it, be like to clip it actually, and we look like,
Mhm.
wait, this is kind of mid, so let me just let me just not clip it.
I am the movement
You know,
that
I
your
used to do
team
that, but
is
I was like, I
banning.
cringe a lot when I look back to what I'm analyzing. Like,
Mm.
what the hell am I even saying, dude? Get me out!
ready.
So I never watch
Go.
it
Your
anymore.
team is
Yep,
banning.
that's true. I rarely even go back unless it's somebody tells me to. So anyhow, now don't look back on your past. It's just gonna hold you back.
Mm,
Instead, look for the bright
yeah.
future, guys. That's the only good advice I think I am gonna speak out in this tournament. all right, all right, all right. Look at this. The banning, of course, it's gonna be casual bans of the gold lane. I don't know why they target gold lane. I mean, you can go for a fighter ban if you want.
They hate gold laners. I would hate a Layla if you go into the rank match
Your
and you see
team
a
is
Layla in your
picking.
team and they're not doing anything.
What about a
No.
Clint in your team?
My
Clean is always good
Your
if it's not
team
you.
is picking.
hey, Debbie. Okay, Debbie.
Sorry, man. I'm not sorry,
All
but
right.
sorry.
Okay. Double salt to the wound. Okay, that's how Debbie likes to play anyway, guys.
Your team is picking.
Nah, man.
The
Oh,
fire of
cool,
battle
cool.
never
You're good, man. You're
extinguishes.
good. Because you're doing giveaway every now and then, so I've never won, but
You're not gonna win. I'm gonna rick it to you never winning because of those. But look at
Nah.
this. Usual picks. Once again, but this
usual.
Masha. But why do they give another Masha to the side of Thai Sugar level? Because the Masha was like the winning point, just toasting out everybody in like the final phase of the fight.
Muscle of iron.
Maybe they threw
Yeah,
already.
Your
Is that what
team
it's
is picking.
drafting
Yeah.
issues.
They just want to go for their own crowd control for Vengeance Seeker, right?
Mm.
But the irony of a character is that we have an Elise, right, and a Masa. Both are females. I know you're
Hmm.
not feminist, but still,
Huh?
one looks one looks as hot as a seductress, and the other
What?
looks like an athlete
Okay.
with six packs
Okay.
and stuff.
Hmm.
It's just, yeah.
Your team is
And
banning.
in the middle we have the
Debbie
muscle man.
Debbie is speaking her intrusive thoughts, you guys. Take notes,
Okay,
take
okay.
notes.
It's just there. Everybody sees it. No one wants to
Love
say it. I'm just saying
outshines
it.
the
Your
golden
Voice for
team
cloud.
is
everyone.
banning.
Gotta get props from the comment section, pretty sure, especially the ones who have the same wavelength as you.
Your team
Whoa.
is picking.
Oh, Angela bad. I
Okay.
love the hate. I love the hate on the Angela.
Yeah, that's true. Like you're about to kill this particular guy is so low HP. You go diving. You actually waste your flicker for that kill, but suddenly the hard guard pops out of nowhere. And you get
Oh my God.
absolutely destroyed instead. So
My mission is to protect
Your
lives.
how
team
about-
is
keep,
picking.
triggering
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
A clean user would do that.
Oh wow. Okay, Debbie. Okay, man.
Yeah,
Guys, I don't know
I
what's
had a
happening
similar
here.
situation.
Mm.
Just you wouldn't
Look
mind.
at this
But
guy.
I have a
Look at this
similar
again.
situation. Oh, the mantis.
Look at this again. Look at this. Stop pulling out the mantis, guys. Can you please stop
Okay.
giving PTSD to the enemy team? Because that's just rude, rude. Especially like the 5v1 thing, and then you recalling on the guy who did the 1v5. That's just. I
Oh
know,
yeah,
man.
I think it was a glue, right? The glue.
Yeah, the glue. Yep.
Watashi wa glue.
Yeah, Watashi, man. Watashi, if you're watching this, don't do
Is
that
that
again,
I
please,
am the
man.
priestess
Yeah.
of
Love your
Yeah,
glue,
no.
though. Love your
Your
glue.
team
the
Crazy.
is
hunter of
picking.
all the evil gods.
I was about to get asleep, but yeah. Oh,
What?
a lot of wait. Those are female heroes. Wait,
Oh,
except for
no.
the
That Gatot is the manliest guy out there. You can't just say female hero
okay.
there,
But the Masha is so manly as well.
But it
Wow.
still has a female reproductive system, so I don't know.
Okay. Okay, she's a female, so wait,
Yeah.
the other side needs one female onto their side, right? Because all are male. Glue is what is a glue? What is its gender? A guy? Alien? Even if it's alien, they have to have
Aren't
a
you
gender.
gonna ask a lady to dance?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know
Too
about
much rain.
that.
Too much rain.
Yeah,
Let's go see the lineup though.
let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. It's for the audience to decide. We'll read the chat later for that. All right. There goes the team comms of both of the sides. And yes, we are seeing two arrivals actually onto the side of the Vengeance Seekers here. I don't know how an arrival would work with Hylos and a glue.
Oh no.
What?
No,
Or
they
maybe-
stick
oh, wait.
with it.
Wait. It could be used to, an arrival stops the damage of the turrets, right? So
Yeah,
that's
bro.
also
Yeah.
works. Yeah.
Ooh. Ah, it's actually
Okay,
good.
okay. That's true.
Rinsler onto the Masha, and there's also Ediths, right? This time around.
Yeah.
But they wanna fight, right? They're all girls except for the Gatot Gacha. They will love to fight.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
There we go into Land of Dawn. This could be possibly
5
the last
seconds
game
till the
for
enemy
tonight,
reaches
or
the
it could be
battlefield.
an extended
Smash
match
them.
if only
All
Vengeance
troops
Seekers
deployed.
come back with their vengeance seeking. And for now, it's gonna be blue side as the high sugar levels, and yes, red side Vengeance Seek.
Oh, this time around, I think it's Doordy into the jungle, so no backdoor potential. So that's no doubt that it's in the jungle. And two arrivals, but goal lane still, the edit's always gonna be going to the goal lane, but this time around it's gonna be the Terizla too, so I think the meta is gonna be pretty fair because they do have a lot of clear potential and they might not be doing anything, but onto the bot lane, I think someone's getting freezed or maybe he have the better clearance.
No. On the bot side though, they're just letting. Oh no, never mind. I thought the killer god on the other hand was actually on the blue side. I was like thinking, why
Oh.
is my trying to hit the turret there? But it's just that my brain doesn't function sometimes, guys. So top
Yeah.
lane, two people once again. This time it's not
Oh,
gonna be the left story because it's not killer god. And who was that? Ichigo, right?
Ichigo. I think it was Ichigo.
Hey, wait,
Yeah,
it's
Ichigo.
Love Kiran. Wait. Where's
Wait,
Love
wait,
Kiran?
where's
He's
Love Kiran?
gone.
Oh my god, we love that guy.
No. No wonder why there was no chemistry on the top lane.
No, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that dive coming in by Doherty, the Door Dasher. He's gonna get the kill though, but Hero. Oh, he got the kill. That's a nice scarf whipping coming in from
Ooh.
the wet lady over here. Get some more kills, or maybe not. Kirito gets taken out here. That's a Gatot taking out the Love Kiran substitute here. And also Doherty. Oh, that is a good hit
Whoa.
amount of shield there, but can you escape the wrath of the mosquito? No, you cannot. You get malaria right there. And there we go. It's going to be 3-1 trade, but maybe more. It could be a 4, and there goes the 4 onto the side of high blood sugar levels.
4-1. High blood sugar. Definitely. They're high still into the 2 minutes of this game, able to secure 4 kills. Definitely a good one into the hands of the jungle, especially with that this Elise jungle is gonna be scaling very well, and if they are able to secure this turtle, I think Vengeance Seeker they need to plan up something better to try to have a comeback because it's gonna be so important. They need to stop this Elise to try to snowball because once an Elise snowballs, he's gonna be so hard to kill.
Very much true. There's a turtle fight going on here. Skirmish, of course, and there comes the mosquito can con this one. More blue snatching over here, but look at the amount of CG just used for a mosquito is crazy here. But absolutely, it's gonna be the Vengeance Seekers getting that. But oh, look at this fight onto this turtle lane over here. It seems like more lipping and snapping is gonna be happening here. And also Love Kiran is not here, but the tribute by OYJ. They're trying to take out this Gatad and they will be successful, I'm pretty sure. And yes, look at the passage. Oh, I like that both of them just stand still after getting the kill. That was like
Oh my god, they were like, they make it sweat though, but my onto the bot lane. I think Esmeralda is the lady guy. What do they say? The lady
Ladyboy?
bot? Oh wait,
Ladyboy?
lady boy? Nah.
Yeah.
Because he's the one winning out into the 1v1 situation. So early game, Esmeralda have a good lead. Damasan needs a lot of items. I mean, not a lot, but at least 2 items to be able to chunk down the HPs. And with the Thunderclaps onto this, most tankier members on the side of Team Vengeance Seeker. So yeah, they were able to stop the turtle taken and able to take the kill onto the Elise as well. So Vengeance Seeker, I think they have finally found their footing and it's equalizing onto the goal as well as the kills this time around.
It's pretty much it's always the analysis. Yes, analyst Dabu,
Oh my-
Dabu, indeed. But somebody said that glue is binary.
Oh, there we go. We got our answer.
Okay.
It's binary.
Exactly. I know what was his name now. Yeah, shout out to Average Rick for clearing our doubts there. W man, W.
We don't have the best biology classes, I guess.
Fine.
But, I mean, it's not there though, right? Binary is crazy though. It's fine, but yeah, they're just forcing onto the mid lane again. Oh wait, I thought Ichigo was not alone, but he's alone.
Of course, Ichigo.
I thought
Fights
Love Garen
alone.
was not alone.
Yeah, true.
If Love Garen was there, he wouldn't have to be alone. That's the
Okay.
thing.
But
Alright.
this turtle though, getting whipped by these Doherty dashes again. Oh, look at Minsler though. From the end, it's gonna be another Alice taking the turtle there. The AOG is so perfect, but that is some perfect sets coming in onto the side of Sugar Bloody Levels because they were able to take out 4 in this perfect use of all the Curse of Blood says. What? Primal Wrath says.
Which one is which? I'm not sure because you know what, women empowerment. it's not that.
Wait,
Because
Gatot make the play though. So what?
wait. I mean, the men. The guy make the initiation, and when you make the initiation, it's all onto the girls. They will just clean it up. They will just do
Oh.
everything after that. It's
Okay.
just a life. Just do the initiation, and we'll take care of it.
That's sad. It's like take point and then we'll follow up, something like that.
Yeah, just start. Just do something. Just do the initiation. If you want to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, just try to start the Texas, and they will be doing it.
Okay,
But
Dabu giving some dating advices over here, ladies and gentlemen. This is not MOBA Cup tournament anymore. It is Tinder. That-
Nah.
And yes, Killer God survives there, but the one that does not survive is Vet. Don't know what he did there as a Carmilla, but maybe his blood sugar was way too high, so he died in the
Yeah.
spot.
He needed to tone it down a little bit, or maybe he had
Yeah.
a heat stroke too. It might happen. It can happen to everyone. So we cannot judge. But Rinsler, I thought he was a Rizzler. It would have been funny if he was a Rizzler, and
Exactly.
he's using this skin again. Would have been good.
Brain root. Everybody, for some reason, yeah, even the freaking MPL casters are brain already, so why can't we not say
Yeah.
some of those? Bobadillo Crocodilo. Okay, let's stop it there.
No. Yeah.
Alright.
that hasn't been my favorite, but you know, La
Untung
Policia.
sahur.
No, that's crazy,
Oh.
man. It's
I
just
mean-
you know, the La Policia is getting to me though.
Oh, cappuccino
Policia.
assassino.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, La Policia, that thing.
Oh yeah, that thing. Like after he
Yeah.
gets arrested.
Yeah,
Okay,
I got
I get it.
arrested. That's good.
Yup.
Because the others are cringe, you know. I mean, people may this, but oh, look at the glue.
Oh, that's a
Blue
rapid
team turret
fire
has been
connecting the
destroyed. Blue
two.
team has
And that's
slain
now
the
3 people.
turtle.
ALG once again
Whoa!
been landing. That is the woman empowerment that Debbie was mentioning about. And but still, the point, the lead was taken by a man. So
Okay, you know, I
Yeah.
got my point. Get the do the initiation, but hero.
once again, oh wow, what is that's actually a good arrival coming in, but you cannot stop this much. Or maybe you can stop it. That's why this
Team hero
Mr.
has
Man
been
onto the
slain.
4 women's there, finally dying now, sacrificing for the females. What a chat.
Red team turret has
Oh,
been
I
destroyed.
just realized it's a harem, right?
Oh yeah, I did see some people saying about getting all the girls or something, but you know, just stay loyal, guys. Stay loyal. Be humble.
Be humble.
You
Because
don't want to be King Solomon, guys. He still gets his demise by the end of the day. Getting
oh my
Alright,
god,
let's keep that aside for now because the mid lane is in trouble. Because Alice, on the other hand, is gonna suck out the tree, the life force of the tree. The tree got withered there, but Doherty also might get withered here because that Esmeralda is not assing right now. But Rinsler also gets I mean, he kills the glue for some reason because fire. I'm pretty sure my Shiraimer has like used like a fire thing on his
Red team turret has been
fan, and then he
destroyed.
just burns out the stick. Oh, Hero. Hello, Hero. Hello, Hero. What are you doing there, Hero? I didn't know you can moonwalk.
Red team turret has been
that's what the
destroyed.
idiot does. Maybe he's just sliding through. Maybe he's thinking this is Michael Jackson or what. Reincarnated. But you know, I think the side which has a lot of sets or damage is always winning because music damage
Shut
is
down.
always so good. Oh, Rinsler!
Okay, man. He is not. Actually, that was like a fight between attack speed because I was seeing Doherty just smashing with the Feather of Heaven and Rizzler also using the fan to try to smack back, but
Oh wait, interesting choice though. Hunter Strike?
wait, what?
Oh no.
Who picked up
Oh,
Hunter
did
Strike?
they?
Oh, okay, Rizzler. Oh, never mind. There's more Vengeance. So much tanking coming in. But the passive saves you
Whoa.
from that. But I don't know because Doherty gets the kill. It is just the vet there into the midst of it. But he does not get the stick of it. He gets the tin of it instead. Sim
Red
down
team
the blood
turret has
sugar
been
levels.
destroyed.
Maybe spikes till his death. And also the Madara being taken down here. But it seems like this Alice will be the one. I mean, he does have that retribution to kind of get the steal. I'm sure. But he's just kiting away. Nice use of Flowing Bloods, actually. But Rinsler coming in to the smashing. The clan, the Thunder clan. One more, and it's
team
enough.
hero
Or maybe
has
the
been slain.
Savantro will take down the tree there. That is a sharp fan to just be decapitating the tree.
Deforestation right there. I think he's gonna get arrested for this. But that's right. Get away. Ooh, mid lane.
You AOG onto minions. I don't know. Maybe you try to defend it, but I
No.
guess that was a good. Yeah. But it's an ultimate waste. And I mean, AOG is such a crucial initiation tool. But having that, because especially after the Lord fight, what do you do,
Yeah.
man? It's so. Kirito, can you pull up something again? Maybe what the Hunter did in the last games before, but here comes the Glorious Pathway in late. And also Flowing Blood coming in the backside here, but the Retribution plays coming in, but who gets the turret? No, who gets the Lord? That's a bolt of steel, guys. So high the level still gets it as well. And they were also rewarded with 4 kills right there with a triple onto the Alice. A top lane though. Here comes some fighting coming in because the turret is being used to drain the life force of Hero here on the arena. I think Hero is still gonna die because he's just gonna get busted upon inside, or maybe not. Here comes the
Team
smack.
hero has
That's
been
the.
slain.
They already.
I almost said the B word, but yeah, they end. And there we go. Here are your winners, ladies and gentlemen. High sugar levels. Don't eat too much sugar, guys. But on the other hand, these guys are gonna win over. And yes, they did win over because you guys ate too much sugar.
Victory!
They wait. So we should eat more sugar, right, to win at this point.
No. You guys ate too much sugar. That's why the high sugar level won over.
Oh, I get now.
There we go. There we go. You finally get it. Get it. Yes, sir.
Ah, okay. I am hungry. I'm becoming tube light at this point. But oh my goodness,
Tube
high
light?
sugar
What
level.
the heck?
Tube light. I don't function very well, but high sugar level, they will function so well when if their name was high sugar level. So what the guy harem won?
Yep.
Okay. Good those. Shout out to
All the
the guys
bad things
out
are
there.
influenced here for some reason. But hey, anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's it for tonight. I hope you guys had a blast on the commentary, the analysis. Even though I
Not
don't think there's
really.
much, yeah, there's much to analyze here. But still,
Yeah.
Debbie also make some nice, interesting points as well. So props to Debbie. I'm not gonna get props to myself because I just look like an idiot here. But with that being said, guys, do tune in for the second. I think it's gonna be the fourth day, 4 matches up against some people. We don't actually know them, but yeah, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you for the support as well. I'm not sure if there is a giveaway, right, or is there?
Oh, we have to ask, to the
Hmm.
higher upside. We have to ask that right there.
Yeah. But anyways, if there's a giveaway, then guys, stick around for the giveaway. Get some weekly passes. Get some 220 diamonds. And as for now, we're gonna end it off here. But congratulations again to the high sugar levels for moving towards the higher brackets. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be hopping off, and it's Balti and Debbie signing off.
तो फाइनली गैस कास्टर की स्पीड वाइज जा चुकी है, अब आपको मुझे ही सुनना पड़ेगा। तो हम लोग स्टार्ट करने जा रहे हैं गिव अवे। So we will just note down all the names and if your friend are gone then you can invite them again to join, क्योंकि जब आपका नेम पॉप अप होगा तो you must be online and commenting. If you don't comment that time, then we will spin again. So if अगर वो लोग जा चुके हैं तो please invite them again. If they are friends, that giveaway just starting. Also, अगर आपको आपका नाम नहीं दिख रहा है यहाँ पे, तो you can just comment and we will check that if your name is here or not. Okay, you can just go through and check in the wheel that your name is there in the wheel or not. If your name is not there, you just add right now. Uh, Tuxedo, you can see the name in the wheel, no? Yes, your name is there. Tuxedo Mask, I can see. Pratik P. Dayak. Let me just have a look. Oh, your name is also there. Pratik. Izia plays. Of course, you are here. You are always here. It's just you don't win, but your name is always here. I think the Jinji and Frost. Yeah, Frost is there, and I think is also there or not. Yeah, Jinji is also there. Cutie Pie. I guess Cutie Pie is also here. Uh, you can add Cutie Pie also. Cutie Pie and Red Law or Red Law is here. Okay, so Cutie Pie is also added. Okay, you are adding. I think we should start spinning now. Yes, all are here and available. Oh, Mukesh Singh is here. Mukesh Singh. No, I think Mukesh Singh is not his name is not here. You can add Mukesh Singh. Miss Anna name is finally here. Uh, she here, Miss Anna. Since they're trying from the day one. Is she here? You have to comment. Oh, she is commenting. I have to like make it to the all chat so that I can read the ID. So, Miss Anna, can you please provide ID? Uh, okay, you can remove the Miss Anna name and add the Mukesh Sharma. I think Mukesh Sharma was there. Full name I didn't see. So you can add Mukesh and you're gonna start spinning again when you're ready. Since we'll provide the ID and server C is here, so we can go for the second spin. skipper, I think I'm not saying a skipper right now. I think just wait. Let's wait for him. Let's see if he's here or not. And Anna, if you're listening, then just copy paste your ID. Or if Idam is added in you, then you can send her also. She can provide me. And skipper, are you there? Oh, skipper 27 is also here. Skipper, can you please say send me your ID? Okay. Skipper said send me. No, I don't get your ID. Anna, Miss Anna, please send me your ID. Oh, she's added. Idam, she's added in your Instagram. Then you can just directly collect from their place, right? Yes, skipper, I got your ID. I just didn't receive the Miss Anna ID. मिस एना की आईडी के लिए वेट कर रहा हूँ. Yeah, we have the second winner. Okay, thank you. Then I think we can just end the today, and please join us today. Today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day of our round one, so you can just join there and give your provided support, and then we will begin round three. And giveaways are daily, so do one daily. Thank you so much today. Good night.